last meeting.
All right. Jim Plum, you have the mic? The other mic?
I can work without
You're gonna, okay, Jim's gonna do the pledge.
Please face the flag. Ready, begin. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Allistic, do you have a thought?
Camel scoring.
18.
Alphonse here.
Now here is a Native American proverb. When all the trees have been cut down, when all the animals have been hunted, when all the waters are polluted, and when all the air is unsafe to breathe, only then will you discover you cannot eat money.
And we have a new song this week.
No, it's thanks anyway. Hello, Ken. How are you? It's nice to see you. It's a really. What? She was a lot more fun than that.
I went to a Rotary Club up in Medford, Oregon.
Really?
Last Friday.
You need makeup?
I'm one ahead.
All right. Good. You missed next
And
week.
they sang.
They sang?
They sang. And the song that they sang was this one.
Oh.
So, it's a little longer than what we usually sing, but I thought that was kind of fun.
Well, we can do the verses or one. Yes. Yeah. All right. So that kind of starts with the word roll, right?
Roll.
Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer, those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. Dust off the sun and moon and sing a song of cheer. Just fill your baskets full of sandwiches and weenies and lock the house up. Now you're set. And on the beach you'll see the girls with their bikinis. They're cute as ever, but they never get wet. Roll out those lazy, hazy, daisy days of summer. Those days of soda and pretzels and beer. Roll out those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. You'll wish that summer could always be here.
I'd like to thank the greeters today, Gail Thomas, Darlene Brazil, and Michael Cole. The door prize is a classic Prosecco Belusi. It's pretty good. So, choose the card wisely. And Ron Cutler has got our joke for the day. I heard him laughing really hard before the meeting started, so I thought maybe he was practicing. Michael, Cook, if you would introduce our visiting Rotarians.
All right, we are lucky to have Melody Jackson from Mesa West Club in Arizona. All right, that's it.
So let's introduce our guests. If you have a guest at your table, please raise your hand.
I have two guests at my table. I have my neighbor, Jessica, who is an educator here in Sebastopol. Hi, Jessica. We also have our speaker today, Kristen Angelino, which I'll give a more thorough introduction later. Anybody else?
Welcome.
I guess that's it.
Nice hand for all of our guests. So birthdays and anniversaries. There's 2 birthdays. Diana Curtis is coming up on August 18th. Do you have anything special planned for your birthday?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Some friends are having a little party for me on Sunday, and then on Monday, which is actually my birthday, we're meeting family at the Buckeye Roadhouse for dinner.
You were telling me just a few minutes ago about a trip you took to Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, this last weekend was so much fun. My granddaughter raised a little goat. Darling, I don't know how she gave it up. It was for me. And she showed it at the Ventura County Fair. And she came in second for the condition of the goat, the shape and all, the prime. It was a little underweight of the first one. I mean, she came second. She was quite thrilled. And for showing out of a field of about, I think there were about 18, she came in 4th in show. So she got a couple of ribbons.
That'd be $10, please. And Bob Keiser. Where's Bob? Well, should give him a call and see that everything's okay there. Please. A couple meetings. Wedding anniversaries. Gail. There she is.
Well, thank you, Ken. That's always, typically, no one remembers my wedding anniversary, and I spent several years in this lab waiting for somebody to mention it. However, this year, we will be celebrating our 53rd wedding anniversary. And we're pretty excited about it, because Spot's going to be around to celebrate it.
Well, I was a little unsure of what to put up there. I put 52 years of wedding days. Maybe it's 50 out of 49. I don't know, out of 53. That's pretty good.
Well, thank you for noticing.
We have no club anniversaries this week. So these are the upcoming meetings. Be aware that after this meeting this morning, the vocational group is supposed to meet, but if Rob's not here, maybe that's not going to happen. And then youth service also is, wait, you going to have a meeting after this?
We can.
And then, if you're on one of these committees, check to see when the committee meeting is and show up. So that's kind of announcements. Go back to Gail.
I want to note, Ken, that if you're going to persist in these small, tight fonts for your... I can only see them if I put on my driving glasses. Hello, can we all do the Cajun cry? Good job. We have several things going, and I'm going to ask different people to speak, but first of all, did you want to deal with our training session, Ken?
I can actually do that. And I wrote it down in here.
We've been talking about the alcohol training, and we are all thinking the greatest thing would be Saturday the 23rd from 10 to 12 in the morning. That way we're none of us having problems with evening.
How many of you have the beverage service card? I assume the rest of you do not. You must have that card if you're going to be serving alcohol, whether it's wine, beer, hurricanes, mojitos, whatever. So if you don't have that, we'd like for you to go to one of these sessions. There's going to be several, but the one that we picked to do with our group is Saturday, 23rd, 10 to 12.
It's at the police station.
many can do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, you got about 10 people there, Scott.
Okay, I'm gonna send out an email and ask people to verify, and maybe we'll pick up a few more. So we need 25, and while I know some people who would like to join us, first let's get our club done. Now, let's see who all. Matt, did you have some words of wisdom on sponsor stuff?
I'm not sure I have any wisdom, but I will say that we're coming down the home stretch here. Any help, assistance, either attracting sponsors or sponsors, would be greatly appreciated in these days. And so,
And Michael, give us a little rundown of the wonderful food we're gonna have.
Well, the standards, gumbo, etouffee. We are bringing back red beans and rice this year. Vegetarian red beans and rice, we're all in veggies. We'll of course have our alligator sausage, our Cajun dogs, our crawdads, got Ron's at it. Martha is going to be supplying Baskin Robbins ice cream. We've got the beignet guy coming in. We're going to have good food. Shrimp poor boys and blackened chicken too. And Alan Bertozzi is going to be serving espressos and coffee in the dessert group. So it's happening. Oh, we need propane tanks. 5-gallon propane tanks. We need about 8 or 10 of them.
And who here might be able to help with that? Or can,
Just bring them on Friday.
okay?
Bill.
Phil, yes.
Yes.
I never got mine back last year. I think there might be some in Wayne.
They're in range, yeah.
The mine is still there.
So we'll have to go
Let's do
fill
some
them.
barbecues at it, yeah.
I have more than one.
So Joe, do you have any words of wisdom on the beer?
Drink
There's a water shortage, so you do have to drink beer instead. And actually, I'm going to probably be looking for some help there at the beer and wine tent area. And it's a lot of fun. Make sure you get your handy card so you can serve and recognize people who should be served. And it's always a lot of fun and a great time. Kind of is the fuel that keeps Cajun going, if you know what I mean.
Terry, do you have something to say?
Sure, Gail. As last week and every week until this wonderful event's over, we'll have forms on this, usually the table over here, to sign up and volunteer. Plenty of room, no waiting, sign up more than once. This tends to be especially, well, for us, we put it on all hands on deck. We need everybody volunteering, a couple of times throughout the day, and many hands truly make life work, so don't be afraid. It's only the Cajun Festival.
Thank you, Terry. It's always a great party. Wayne, do you have anything you want to say for the group?
Yeah, I need a gator. Everybody knows where there's a gator. I tried to order them and they're all taken, so.
John, if you use all
I talked to
gators-
John already. He's going to try to
We're
help.
not picking grapes that day, I'll bring one over.
But anyone, if anyone knows where we might get one, I'm going to do some more exploring, so
You weren't
thanks.
available at the Hertz rental place?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They called me the other day and said they didn't have any, so.
They're all at the letter. Charlie, do you have any comments on tickets? Good job. So is there anybody, Scott, anybody else who feels they need to say a last minute word? We're going to be doing the Cajun in less than a month, folks. And it's always a great, great fun party. So come and enjoy. And work.
If
And work.
Pam, if you pass that to Jerry, I have a little surprise I'd like him to do. It's an extemporaneous speech. Jerry,
Yes, sir.
talking about the beverage part, tell us what happened, or almost happened, at the last aging when we showed up.
Oh, we had some excitement. Well, the undercover police guy came by and wanted to see our responsible beverage service cards. But before that, I think we had a decoy, an underage decoy. And they very sneaky, because he came in, got an underage wristband, so he was checked properly at the gate, which is very important, because that's our first line of defense. But then the undercover cop switched his adult wristband with the underage decoy, and he came up, and so if I hadn't asked for his ID and just relied on his wristband only and said, hey buddy, you don't look like you're 21. And I see some ID, and he said, no, I don't have any ID, which at that point I should have just escorted him out of the whole place. But anyway, it was tricky. But then the undercover guy said, yes, you did well. And the hurricane booth did the same thing. They caught the same, so good work at the hurricane booth. And so watch out, because they're sneaky, and if somebody doesn't look 21, or if they don't look, anywhere near even a little bit older, ask for their ID. Very important. Is that good enough?
One thing that you can do is the decoy is you say, are you a decoy? They have to answer. That's one of the things you'll learn in class. Class is very interesting. It talks about the kinds of IDs that people use, how to look at them, to determine the fake. It's very interesting, guys. Louis?
Yes.
You have a new exciting thing for us to do.
On Thursday, we were at, anyway, on Thursday, we were at the Barlow, sitting and trying to promote agents, and we're doing it again this Thursday, I understand, so it's like 4 till 7:30 or so. You have to look at what week they move us around. But the Sebastopol 2030 Club was 2 weeks away, and they call themselves like they were junior Rotary, because they all work, they can't come to morning meetings, they can't come to afternoon meetings, and they meet not less regularly, but they do have fundraiser that they're doing once a month, a trivia night. And next one is going to be this Monday, and their teams are 4 to 5 teams, so it's $5 a person buy-in. If you win a round, you get a pitcher of beer, and it's at the community market, and I think it's 7 o'clock. So I'm looking to see if I can get a crew of at least 3 or 4 other people to try it out this Monday. And if anybody says they're willing, raise their hand, fine. If not, maybe I'll shoot an email out just as a reminder. You're interested? Okay. Marty? You don't know any trivia, Marty. Great. Okay, so I'll just get an email out, and the community market will tell you what time, $5 buy-in. It's going to be fun supporting a group that provides clothes for foster kids without clothing. I don't know, Martha isn't here today, but I think Martha's going to be done. You're going to be Martha?
I'm taking in charge of it, so if somebody wants to go with me, that'd be
I'll be
great.
Martha. I'll come.
I'm setting it up. Yeah. I'm picking it up for the first one.
Okay, I've got a couple of things that are not as happy and fun as some of the others things we've been doing, but I need to say this. First of all, you have to understand, we're all volunteer groups, so people volunteer to do things. And if you criticize someone the way they've done it, and they've been working really hard to get that done, you may not get them to help the next time. So please pay attention to what you're saying to people, particularly when they're working hard. And don't, be prepared to take over the job if you don't like the way they're doing it. So that's one. And the second thing is our start meeting that we had at the Dutton Ranch. after the event, I got a call from George W. And it turns out that someone, and I hope it was no one in this club, was insulting to the people who were waiting on us. They were a little, belligerent, maybe they didn't get dessert, and they were mad about that. The other thing is people went through the line twice. We paid for each dinner. So there was a little discrepancy between how much we were committed to pay and how much the Duttons had fed us. To the point that we're not invited back to do that event anymore. And that's really sad. It has had a great run. We've done that for many years. It's been a wonderful place. So I want to try to end it on a more positive note. Some of you probably know that Warren Dutt was the key mover in getting that agricultural foundation and the place where we had guys who go for years. Yeah. So we're going to make a contribution to that foundation of $500, and I want to enclose that with this card of thanks from us to the Duttons for hosting us for so many years. So I'm going to pass this around, and I'd like for all of you to sign it, please. While that's going around, now that I brought you all down, let's go back up. If I can get Mark, Reese, and Ray to come up here. Happy to report that Ray was a guest at the board meeting on Monday, which was the last item she needed to complete her fermentation. So let's remove that yellow ribbon.
Thanks, everybody.
We're still looking for someone to help us with scribing the notes of each meeting, and asking for maybe a scribe to do the whole thing is too much to do. So maybe we can get someone just to do the next meeting. If I get a volunteer to take notes and then pass them to Debbie Klein. Any volunteers for that? Okay. Al, let's see. Thank you, Al. Any other announcements? Any happy bucks? Anyone? Oh, we got a happy buck back there. Fine.
I got a happy buck for my youngest son, who was started his world of being a cook. Started in the back room at a little restaurant in Whittier, which is sort of like at the end of the world in East LA. And yesterday he got a job at an upscale restaurant in Santa Monica as a sous chef for actually a pretty well-known chef down in Los Angeles. So proud of him.
How many happy bucks are you going to do?
Get as many as you can.
Well, you get to choose. How happy are you?
Choose. And I'll do 25.
Thank you.
What's he doing? Reach into his pocket.
Hello, President Ken. Our Sunshine Girl emailed me last night, Julie Kidd, and she got a call from David Gustafson. Obviously, you're both on today. But right after our meeting at 9 o'clock, David is going to be interviewed by KOWS Radio 107.3. They visited us before. So anyone who wants to tune in and hear David Gustafson at 9 o'clock today, tune in, 107.3.
What is he going to be talking about?
I'm guessing senior help, right, Tim? Is he helping the seniors?
He works for a home care agency.
Yeah.
It's also online.
Okay, Pam, if you would give the microphone to yourself, come up here and introduce our speaker.